Right, so let's look at the simple call and puts. I just want to kind of recap here for you. I'm assuming that we have a basic understanding of what they are, but remember a call and a put option, they're part of the options family, which belongs to the financial derivatives markets. In other words, it's like a secondary market that tracks what's happening to the prices of actual stocks. So instead of you having to put your money into a stock, you can put your money into options on the stock, so that if the price of the option, sorry, if the price of the stock goes up and you had bought what's called a call option, you will gain on that option premium. Okay. So you can speculate by trading on options. If you believe that the stock was going to fall, you will buy a put option. And if that stock falls, you will gain on the put option. It's not only for speculators, it's those people who also want to buy the stocks but do not want to buy at the current levels because they fear that the stock could fall in value in the future. But also they might like to have a wait and see approach and see what's going on over the next couple of months. So instead of putting their money into the stock, they'd like to put a small bit of money, like an insurance. These are what options are. It's an insurance policy. So you just pay over a bit of a premium to ensure yourself that if the stock does go up over the next couple of months, at least you didn't miss out on it. So you can then exercise your option and buy the stock at a price of what it was a few months ago when you were thinking about buying it. So say, for example, if the stock on Apple was, say, $200 and you were uncertain whether to put the money into it, you could insure yourself by buying a call option. So the stock is $200. Your option premium might only be $10. You were interested in buying, say, 100 shares. That's going to cost you $1,000 to lock in that $10 per premium times 100 shares. So you're only paying over $1,000 rather than buying the stock, 100 shares at $200 each. And when the stock does go up, at least you can exercise your option and buy at we say the strike at $200. So if the stock is currently 3 months later, the stock is, say, $225. You didn't miss out on that chance of buying the stock because you still have it. You paid a premium to insure yourself against it for $10 a share, and you can now buy the stock for $200 plus your premium of 1,000. So the stock ends up being costing you 200 and the equivalent of $210 rather than the 225 which it currently is. So it's a wait and see approach. So a trader can do it that way if they want to buy into it, and it's the same with a put option. So as I was saying with the puts, then the puts work in the opposite direction. That if you feel that the stock is going to fall in value, but you don't want to sell out your shares if you own them, because again, due to the uncertainty, what if the stock continues to rise and you've just sold out? So therefore, what you will do in that case is you will buy put options, and put options allows you to sell the stock at the price at which you locked in the options contract at, or at the strike price. So say, for example, again, if Apple was $200 today and you were worried that it will fall in value over the next couple of months, what you will do is buy put options. So that allows you to sell the stock at $200. And say if the stock did fall to $150 over the next few months, at least you're glad that you bought the put option. And now you can sell the stock, and exercise your option and sell the stock for $200. The premium might have cost you, say, $10 again. So really, you're selling for $200. You paid over 10, so your net selling price for Apple is 190, and that's better than the current price of 150. So you can sell out your stock for 190. So again, it's insurance that you're taking out on the event that the stock could fall. If the stock price rises instead of falling, if the stock price goes up to $225 and it goes against what you anticipated, what you do is you're okay with that as well, because you lose out on your premium for $10. The stock went from 2 to 225. You're glad you didn't sell the stock. And you can decide to sell the stock at 225 if you want to anyway. So you're still getting a better price. So it's very good either way for the trader if they own the asset. Okay, the speculator can just trade on the premiums.